Hey YouTube, it is King back in the arena, and here we have an old favorite of mine that I had to modify in order to play in the best of one Explorer format on Magic Arena. So, what is Mono Red now? Well, Mono Red now needs answer for Greasefang on turn 3. Greasefang is everywhere in Explorer. Also, Angels are kind of everywhere in Explorer. So, you need to play these cards for A, removal of Greasefang, and then B, no life gain for Angels, otherwise you can't really win against them. So it's modified. You still play the best 1-drops in Soulscar Mage and Kumino. Also, I'm playing 2 Spikefield Hazard, because with 1 Spikefield Hazard and 1 Play with Fire, you can still kill a Greasefang, or 1 Hazard and 1 Bonecrusher Giant, you can still kill a Greasefang for 3 mana at instant speed. So that is a thing. Skewer also does 3 damage. So if you look at the curve, it's actually closer to this, where you have a lot of 1-drops, a few 2-drops, a few 1-drops you would play on turn 3 hopefully, or slam one of the 3-drops, and then have Hazard the Fervent finish things up. So that is the deck. I'm pretty excited for it, and I will see you in match number 1. Opponent goes first. We have an okay hand here. It's kind of set up with a Chandra. Don't have any of our 1-drops. We're not playing any 2-drops. This is actually one of the hands that's a keep, where in the old deck you would mulligan for sure, because it looks like we're versing some sort of angel deck right off the bat. So they say they play on 2. Probably just going to kill this with it on the stack. So, whenever an angel enters the battlefield, they're going to gain 4 life. So we need to find the dinosaur pretty fast. We're just going to kill this. We need to control the field. There's a Bonecrusher Giant. So they are going to gain some life, which is okay. This kind of deck can win the long game as well. This is fine. So we're just going to kill the speaker. Slam a Chandra. We get a plus and also light up the stage, which is extremely important. Doesn't need the card advantage. What's to note here about which one of these Bonecrusher Giants you can cast, you'll see that this one you can still use the ability. That's exactly what we wanted to draw. I think we're going to be playing it next turn. So we're going to be casting you. Actually, we can cast both. So we add mana, hit them, make it so they can't gain life. Now, kill the angel. Now they have to deal with the Frostodon. We have a blocker. They can hit this down to 1 if they would like.
Really cramping my style.
Okay, so here, kind of need spells. There's a spell. We're gonna attack to cast that for 1 so we can dump our hand. So I think here, this is gonna do 3. I think we can still keep... If we kill this Phantom, I think we can still keep Chandra alive. Just making sure he's not going to get anything for that. This is 2 as well. So we are gonna have to chump here, probably with the mage. One Crystal Giant's really important for turning off Devotion if possible, but we're still going to draw a card. I think. So 2 mana here means we have 3 mana to cast. We could cast a 1 mana spell. I think it's probably worth it. So we can't cast that anyway. So we're doing 2 damage to... Yeah, just 2 damage to Voice. Cast Bone Crusher. And then... So if I attack with... Here I have 2 blocks. Is this in the air? You could turn this on. I could chump that. Keep Chandra alive. That's the most important thing. Attacking me, so we're gonna chump here again. That's not good. Okay, so if I attack with Frostodon, he can now block this way that it dies, and I think that his last card, because he missed several lands in a row, I think is another Collected Company. So we're gonna say go here. Probably chump again. We'll see. I think it depends on how he attacks. Oh, right. Another flyer. That makes sense. So this is attacking me. Let's just do this first. Definitely doing it. I think we're gonna take this hit. It's just 5. That's not good. I think he's going to company again. He's not. Probably gonna have to chump block the god. Because the giant's never getting through. Need to block this damage. Indestructible, right? Yeah. Crucible is really good because it's more blockers. We're gonna take 2 though from casting it because of the Frostodon. Yeah, unlucky. We have so much burn in the deck. Yeah, it's game, sadly. We had several chances, like 5 or 6, to draw non-land spells, and I think we would have been in really good shape. Hopefully we get a redemption. So I think Angels is... If you have a Frosted in play, I think Angels is a good matchup. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So now we double Kumino. See if we can draw a land. Well, it's no land, but we are having one of our better cards in Frostodon. I could Bone Crusher Giant them and then skewer this. Could be better. I don't want him to gain life. The issue is I need these triggers. So I'm going to do that play next turn, and we're going to do Frostodon this turn. Because this requires him to have a non... there's a 2-minute instant that black plays that kills it if... kills if it doesn't have minus or +1/+1 counters on it, and this does. That's really good for us. Okay, so we're gonna go land, Bone Crusher Giant this twice. Could go attack all his Death Touch, so double block. Would trade with just this. If I attack both and he goes block, block, takes 5, gains 2, takes 3. I have Bone Crusher this, Bone Crusher this, discard the Skewer. I think what I'm gonna do is Bone Crusher Giant them, Skewer this, then get in with just you. Trespasser would normally be extremely good against red, but Frostodon 2 games in a row has shown why it is a very, very good card, and I think mandatory currently in the Explorer format. Another Skewer. So we're going to do a similar play. Bone Crusher Giant them, skewer one of these. Might attack all at that point. We'll see. So how much burn do I currently have? I can't even skewer one of these. I don't have a card to discard. Okay, I'm gonna mute them. It was funny the first time. If I attack with you, double block. So if I attack all here, they have to block these two because this has menace. Because 2 blocks this, they're dead. Yeah, they're just dead no matter what. They have to have a push. Have to block like this and then have a push. Which I assume black plays 4. Yeah, so they can finally start gaining life. So they can go to 3 if they attack us. We needed to draw one of our 4 ruins there to win on the spot.
I take no joy in the slaughter. It's necessary. You deal with this annoyance.
Tough. That's a good draw. So they have trades, chumps. I think they forgot to block with 1, but we'll take it. It's a victory. These are the hands you keep. Hazard is fine as a land. It's not amazing, but Kumino with these like stages should be fine. Could be a mirror match. So we're gonna Kumino here. It pings them, light up the stage. We're looking for lands. Did not find any, so we have to do some damage to him to skewer if possible. So if we draw a land, it's not gonna do it. Yeah, it is. We can Chandra plus. Kumino also works. So we can Kumino, skewer the Thermo, then play the mage. Oh, right. Never mind, I don't have 3 lands. Can't play mage. So when you have a mono red mirror like this, you'll notice that it's very much so a attrition battle. Less about your life total. Because all the kill spells get pointed toward creatures.
This little candle's gonna set your world on fire. Woohoo! Watch me heat up the dance floor.
This is a tough one. We want to hit our lands because we have Hazard. We're seeing Yorion. Yeah, I think we can take a turn off. We're gonna play Hazard. Wait, I can play Soulscar Mage, play Hazard on 2. Yeah, this way if we draw a Mountain, maybe we don't play Hazard. It's close. We just want to play Frost on turn 3. Den is good enough. So we play Den. We Bone Crusher Giant them. Trigger Prowess, get in there. Wolkie's fine because we have Hazard. Good thing we kept it. Let's go. Telling you. Hazard's criminally underplayed. Yeah, that is a 3-drop, so we do have to kill this now. Actually, does he become it? Yeah, he becomes it. So, mana-wise, it's better for us to play Giant. I'm gonna attack, see if he blocks. I don't think he will. Okay. Even though that wasn't much of a trade for us, mana efficiency wise, I think this is much better. We could have hazarded them and then that wouldn't have been a trade, but that was just terrible for our mana, so just take the trade. Okay. Here we'll go to combat. Play Prostodon, and then we have Play with Fire or Hazard. Prefer to Play with Fire so we get that Scry. They divide by 0. Sure. The Science is gained 2. We nullogate that with the Play with Fire that we're about to cast at their end step. Interesting. I don't think we need a second Prostodon. Now that I don't mind. So go to combat attack. Kumino. I should have played Prostodon first. They probably play the 2 mana counterspell. But it's fine. Maybe they play the 5 mana Wrath. Cultivate. Okay, so this is a ramp deck. Kind of felt that once they showed they were 3 colors. Land's perfect. Because now we can land Hazoret. If it goes Thalia here, it's probably worst case scenario. That's fine. Looks like we're versing a Night Stack. Yeah, Thalia's fine. Should play that on too. So we're gonna be a little bit of a control deck here. Get our Chandra down, start getting value.
I hope you like your hors d'oeuvres extra crispy. Let's bring things up to a simmer.
Sure. It's interesting that a Night Stack is forced to play Dahlia. I think I respect it and I agree. But I definitely find it interesting.
Aw, you're
So
looking
here we
real
Bone Crusher Giant Dahlia. Trigger you. Now let's play with fire for 1, kill this. Hit them for lots. I played Knights for a while. It's a lot of fun. Man, that's weird. So I have 5 mana. If I add mana again, I can play both of my creatures, which you want to play in this order, so Froststone doesn't hurt you. Obviously no attacks. I think the idea is there are humans deck, but then there's some lords and some synergy and knights, but then you're playing bad humans that are worse than the other bad humans you're playing for the synergy of humans. So here... Looks all the top. Of course, don't hit anything. We're just gonna say go, I think, and try to ult Chandra. Yeah, I was gonna say go. They need to put pressure on Chandra. Human. I think he has a spell. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to block like this on the small one, block like this on the bigger one. Guess we didn't play around Evercleave very well. Close. So close. Let's do this now.
Come
On. We're so bad. Hitting spells. Okay, so Skewer can put counters on. So if I Skewer the Knight, attack. No, I think what it is it's attack with the Frostodon. Skewer here. Now they have to pay 3 mana to switch it over to the other knight. I'm just as a blocker? Interesting. So, yeah, we're just gonna keep trying to get value even though we're keeping lands. Keeping lands.
So I'm a little hot-headed. So what?
That's all we do. Sure. Trample? Yeah, Chandra's dead.
You want to dance? Then let's dance. Wow, not even a gift bag.
Not even a gift bag. Does Crucible do it? Let's see here. I don't have anything legendary, so this is going to cost. Okay, so I activate this. I'm swinging for block. It's going to die with first strike. It's for 3. I could be dead in the backswing. Unlikely. Or I could just chill and pop this. I'm also going to take 2 from this. Yeah, we're going to chill. Next turn we have another attacker as well. No reason to reduce my damage for 2. Literally no reason. We have both drawn a lot of lands. Going to combat. You're in combat. My turn. Cool. Yeah, I'm taking damage. Don't mind me. Okay, so this requires 2 blockers, so I think this is lethal. Yep. Cool. Okay, solid 4-1 there. Take those. Okay, so that was the deck. I think that it showcased the aggro of the deck while also having a control element with Chandra. Even though we didn't draw amazing with Chandra, she generated enough advantage. We're able to increase our board presence or, you know, threaten where they couldn't really attack. And when they finally did attack, we were able to, kill them on the backswing or set up for a kill. So this is more of the burn slash aggro tempo rather than the pure Embercleave build, and I do believe going forward this is the best build of Mono Red and Explorer. I think too many people are just killing other creatures and your Embercleaves are never going to hit anyway. where instead of trying to cheese them out, I think Mono Red's just good enough to play with them. Now, this is just the best of 1 version. I am currently working on a best of 3 version, but if you were playing on the latter, best of 1, definitely consider running this, and always consider, or always put 4 Frost on in your deck. It's a must for sure. But that's the deck. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, consider subscribing to the channel. I have more Explorer decks on the way that I'm going to be throwing out very soon, and Explorer is going to be kind of the format I'm going to be delving in quite a bit as it points toward Pioneer in the near future. So as always, take care, and I will see you in the next video.